Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. The Twins will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping in, number 2. He will lead this one off today. The 1-1 home. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Not in third. The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Stepping up now, Nelson Cruz, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Grounded to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Fernando Romero gets the starting nod for the Twins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 4th home run here in the early going. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Standing in now, Anthony Santander. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Renato Nunez. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll with a 2-base.
First, he's going to have to make some adjustments quickly.
Here's the 1-2. He got him.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center, number 14 on the season, as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Mancini going back on it, into the bleachers, and gone. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, and the Twins move out on top 2-1.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and out of here. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 13 for him on the year, as the Twins push their lead up to 4-1.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Standing in now, Alex Avila. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Avila aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander is there, and he has it for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game, and I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Stepping in, number 2. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Line drive to center field. Santander is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. The 1-1 pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Santander. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Twins 4 and the Orioles 1. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Today's ball game provides the Twins with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And, folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Rio
at the plate, Rio Ruiz. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Striding into the box, number 11. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ruiz is off at first with 2 away. Still 1-2. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. This one's into the bleachers and gone. And good for him. Velasquez has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Twins 4 and the Orioles 3. Here's Nelson Cruz now. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mitch Garver. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
The 1-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3. In now, Marwin Gonzalez. This is pulled into right, and that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Santander looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as it is now 7-3. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here.
Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 8-3. Standing in now, Alex Avila. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. The relay. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. Lifted into the air out towards center. Santander is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 2. Runner in scoring position with Sir John. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Next for the Twins, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
In now, Jorge Polanco. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He comes across to score. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Into the box, Nelson Cruz. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. Number 14 on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Standing in now, Mitch Garver. On a line, that's a base hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. Hit out towards second. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it tripping.
Yeah, that's, you've said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. In the air out to straightaway left. Stewart is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Well, 1 home run is not going to erase the big inning they just gave up, but it will stop the bleeding a little bit and make them feel a little bit better about themselves. We'll see if they can build on that here.
Into the box, Trey Mancini. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The first baseman.
And here's Renato Nunez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Chris Davis. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Buxton looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. 4th home run here in the early going, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Standing in now, Chance Sisco. Count even at 2-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 3 innings complete. Twins lead it 12-5. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler, and his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Hit softly down the line at first. Nunez right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alex Avila.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Avila. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And right into the shift. To his left, Nunez. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 25.
So two gone now for the Twins in their half of the fourth. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. The 1-1 home. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
And that's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santander will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Twins get a run on 2 hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Minnesota leads. Stepping up to the plate, DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Chopper down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So it was a strikeout looking there. DJ Stewart becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Into the box now, Rio Ruiz. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box, number 11. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a
Hunter Harvey gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Hunter Harvey.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez. Sent on the ground out to second. Velasquez comes up with it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Hit hard on the ground to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting. Right,
so 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So digging in now, Alex Avila. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as this lead got even wider.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning and your entire offense is off and running.
Standing in now, Byron Buxton. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santander is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit high and deep to right center. Kepler's on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder, number
It's
25.
fair to say that early on at least the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Digging in, Anthony Santander. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Popped him up. Number 2 is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And as you can see, they are way behind. Settling in now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Well, back in the day,
batter,
you would hope your
number 11.
leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Wow. This has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
So striding forward now, Nelson Cruz. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Mitch Garver will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. 3 runs already home here. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone into the bleachers. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Everybody loves to get on a good piece of cheese. Hit a fastball out of the yard. But I tell you what, to be able to stay back and take a curveball deep, it's one of those special feelings when you can recognize and react, keep your hands back, and drive it out of the yard.
Eddie Rosario will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. The 3-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Iglesias is up with it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Striding in, Max Kepler. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this
The
AB.
designated hitter, Chris.
Coming to the plate now.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Count still at 1-2. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some...
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Fly ball right down the line in left. Chasing after it is Rosario, and he makes the catch in the corner. Orioles strand a couple, and they remain well behind. Paul Fry enters now in a mock.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 51, Paul.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
After to Santander, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 2. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. 1-1, here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Jorge Polanco. A bouncer up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. Number 61 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 61.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Kepler looks up. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch. 2-strike count, but
now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Santander, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Taken high and deep to right. Kepler ranging back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
On 2 hits and they leave 1. Striding forward now is the DH, Nelson Cruz, and he's shooting for history here as he's homered. Three times in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Santander going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Mitch Garver. He, of course, has launched 3 balls over the fence in this one and possibly looking for number 4 here. Mancini back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Chance Sisco. He singled his last time up. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 24.
And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. In now, number 11. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job.
Shortstop, Jose.
Velasquez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Standing in now, Jose Iglesias. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. Twins are out in front, 21-8. So coming to the plate, Max Kepler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Santander waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Twins.
Ready now, Alex Avila, who's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Line to the right side. And that's the second out.
The center
standing in, Byron Buxton. He flew out in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santander is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable Tyler Clippard is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 48, Tyler.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Clippard playing here in his age 34 season. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini. Popped him up. Garver over to his left. 2 down.
Now batting.
Orioles down to their final out. Digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. He hangs a K to end it, and the Twins go on the road and sweep their rivals.
And this amazing streak just keeps rolling and rolling along. They've now tied the 2002 Oakland A's with 20 wins in a row, and they're capturing the attention of the entire baseball world.
21-8 in this contest today. The Twins took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Fernando Romero wins his 3rd of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Alex Cobb allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.